So I'm here with Olivia Clarke, the author of Black Girl, White School, Thriving, Surviving, and No, You Can't Touch My Hair. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Excellent. Thank you so much for asking. So, this year has been filled with calls for racial justice. You're a high school senior and you've been amplifying the voices of Black girls in predominantly white schools. You've left a mark and you've sparked some important conversations. You're only
Thank
16
you.
years old. What inspired you to create the book Black Girl, White School, Thriving, Surviving, and No, You Can't Touch My Hair?
The idea started with me just thinking about my own experiences and realizing when I first started at a PWI back in sixth grade, I didn't really have any, there were no resources or online books or things like that. Luckily for me, both my parents attended one, but there was no things outside of their own experiences. So the book idea came up when I was walking home from school with my mom one day. And I was like, oh, how cool would it be to have a collection of poems, anecdotes, essays, etc., talking about Black girls in white schools and how they feel their experiences to feel like a sense of camaraderie and have that friendship and support there for other girls.
I loved reading, the different perspectives of the different women in the book, and in Black Girl, White School, from all of the women and girls who contributed to the book, they offer a look into a scholastic world where diversity is often defined as putting the few students of color on the academic promotion material, but offering little and systemic support for these students. What was, something that you really felt like resonated with you in the book?
Well, luckily, not only do we have stories from girls currently in PWIs, but also from women who have already graduated or maybe in college or in the workforce already. And that definitely is one of the things that I saw in the stories as well, that thought of, you can put us out there so that you look, hey, look, we have Black girls, we have diversity, but behind closed doors, we might not always have that same kind of support that we actually need to be able to thrive, survive in this environment. One of the things I really love about the book is we have Thrive tips in there. There are Thrive tips from only women who have already graduated, looking at different things that you might need to know or things, literal tips for you to thrive in these environments. And those especially were really close to me.
And you're really busy as well. So, because you're a high school senior, you're a leader, you're activist on the diversity work. You also serve as a leader in your school's diversity executive board. How did you find the time to create this anthology?
Well, I've always liked to keep myself busy. I find myself overbooking myself sometimes, a lot of the times, but I thought this was really important. And one of the things I thought about is I do a lot of these things at school and stuff, but what do I do when I leave? What do I do for my community outside of what I'm doing at school, outside of my extracurriculars? And I thought this was very important because not only will this affect the Black girls and the girls of color at my own school, but girls of color across the country. And that's why I wanted to do it.
Wow, that's excellent. And you just released a support journal for the Black girls to accompany the book. And you also have plans to publish, I guess, an ally journal in October.
Yeah, so the first journal we released is just going with the book. And so what it does, it offers mantras, affirmations, things like that, and also a space to write down your thoughts, write down what difficulties you had during the school day, as well as what joys you have and what gives you that sense of support while you're at school. The second journal, which we'll release soon, is an ally journal, which is for non-Black POC, as well as administrators, teachers, etc., or people who just want to read the book. And its purpose is to offer a place to reflect on how you're helping Black girls in your school and giving them a place to think about what they can do better and what they can do to offer more support.
So I know you're a senior in high school. Have you been sending out college applications? Where are you planning to attend college next fall? What's next for you in the future?
Right now, I am in the middle of sending in all these different applications and stuff. It is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I'm hopeful to end up in New York next year. So fingers crossed that's where I'll end up.
Definitely. Good luck with that, Olivia. Where can people check out the book Black Girl, White School and follow you on social media?
You can order the book as well as the journal, and the journal that will come out soon on Amazon. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Olivia VG Clarke with an E.
Thank you so much, Olivia, for taking the time. I really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.